Hi everybody, welcome back to Work Right Planner. My name is Erica. Today I am going to Frankenplan my Erin Condren budget planner for this year. They never come with enough pages, and when you order the extra pages, they come in the very back of the book. What I've done before the video is I went and pulled extra pages that were unused from previous planners. That way I have those. And I've already decided how many pages I need to add to each month to have everything that I need in one budget binder. For those who don't know, I keep a joint budget where my fiance and I have certain bills that we split according to our percentages of income. So I do keep that. I keep my personal budget and all the transaction logs and everything in here. And then I have my business budget and now a rental budget that all need to go into this binder so that I can keep up with it all year long. So that's what we're going to do, is disperse pages. The 40 that are in the back of this, plus these pages all throughout this binder so that it's ready to set up for 2023. What I'm going to need for this is a set of pliers. I did go ahead and buy these from Amazon. I'll put a link to them in my description for the video. That way if you need this pair you can. Last year I did it with a pair of regular pliers and it was such a pain, and this one has made it so much easier. So these are made for jewelry so that you don't ruin the spiral. So there's that, and then 2 binder clips, and that's all that we need. So I'm going to stop talking. Well, I'll remove the covers first. Isn't this adorable? I've never done one with pictures on it. This is my fiance, by the way. His name is Eric. He's pretty fabulous. My mother, my besties, that's my oldest grandbaby, and the newest one that was born in 2023. So very proud of this one. But we're going to take these covers off. And just set them to the side. The next thing I'm going to do is binder clip these to make it really easy to spin this thing off. It's a little time consuming, but it's not hard. Okay. And then all we're going to do is, I prefer to use the bottom one as opposed to the top, because if the top one gets weird, it's going to bother me. For whatever reason, the bottom one doesn't. I guess because I expect it to get weird. It's a weird angle to do this at, y'all. Okay, and all we're going to do is take these pliers, get in here to this, and bend it out. And what we want it to do is follow the natural curve. So I'm going to try to straighten that out as much as I can to take that curve out of it that they put in. And then we want it to also, I don't know if you can see that or not, you want to make it match the curve of the spiral also. So as much as possible. That is not exactly right, but it's pretty darn close. So we're going to call that a day, and then all you got to do, spin it the other way because I'm taking it out, is spin it out. So you will need both hands. Your arms will get tired. For this first one, you're going to have to pull this up and around, but then after that, it should just slide right off. So I'll be right back. Okay, so now we have the spiral off of it. We're just going to put this over here and we can undo this. The purpose of that was just to keep them from going all willy-nilly while we were undoing the binder. So what I know I want to do is I want to keep this exactly how it is and keep this exactly how it is, but I want to add a page right here. So I'll just take one of these. Just make sure it's one because these are awfully thick pages. I guess perhaps before I get too crazy, I should go back here. I'm just going to get rid of these. Does anybody else? I never use these stickers that they put in the back. Let's see. All of the rest of these, I skip over these 2 pages. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they all have 4. Let Erica do some math. Okay, we're going to move these because last year I forgot to move these out. So just word to the wise. In here, that's how they split the extra note pages out. So I'm just going to add these to this stack here. We want these to still be at the end, so I'm going to set these over to the side for the moment. And that should just leave 4 pages back here. I need to make sure that it's right so that my math is right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, good. So let's set these up here. And all I'm going to do right now that you're going to see is I'm going to add 7 pages to each one of these. Ooh. Avalanche, y'all. Lots of fun. Okay, so I'm going to add 7 pages. Make sure, yeah, so the 4 for January are already here. And a pretty stamp. Sorry, a little distracted. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to add 7 pages to each month. And I'll be right back. So, Erin didn't give me enough pages in the back of my notebook. I thought that there would be. I was wrong. So, give me a second. I'll go find some more pages and we'll finish this up. Luckily, I have some more. I don't know if this is enough to do everything that I want to do, but we'll get it as close as we can. Okay, so as it turns out, I don't have enough. So what I'll do is I'll go take a page from each of these and I'll just add 6 to each month and I will make do with that. Sometimes that was enough last year, but a couple of times it wasn't. And so I had to add those lined Post-its. So we will see if I can make it fit this year. Okay, so let me do all that. Okay, I got all of that gone through. These extra pages that are left, which there aren't many, will go into a paper sorter to sit and wait for next year. And now I've got everything put back together. I just need to straighten it out, so. Ooh, sorry about that. Shake, shake, shake. Okay. We're gonna straighten this out as much as we can. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but it doesn't go all the way through. So generally, and it's because they're meant to be curved, I guess. But generally what I do is I'm going to flip this to where it's face down. And since I want this to be the bottom, I'm going to start with it face down and at the top. And because this is so thick and it's not curved just yet, I have to do just a few pages at a time to get it started. I have seen some people who start theirs, like in the binder clips. I can't get mine to do that. I'm not sure why I can't get it to do that, but I can't get it to do that. So what I'm doing, I don't know if you can see this, but get my finger out of the way. I've got it through those. So just pick up a few more and stick it through. Now, I will only struggle with this for the first few. After that, it should be pretty smooth sailing once you get it started. The other problem that I'm having is that I've got so many on this one coil. If anyone knows how to get an extra large coil, I am game for finding out. So feel free to share that in the comments. There we go. First loop done. And what will happen is, if I didn't just undo it, as you add them, it's going to take the shape of the coil. So you can just kind of spin it through. There we go. And once it takes the shape of the coil, it just kind of goes. So, okay, I think I did that off screen too. But it should just kind of spin around at this point. So, mine has a little bit of trouble once it gets so far just because I've got so many pages on here. But there we go. Sorry. Okay. Now, I've got the top 3 done. I am just going to continue doing this on the time lapse. Okay, we have gotten the coil through. It really wasn't too terrible. It didn't take very long. I think it took, I don't know, 3 minutes or so. So now we've got this end that we need to deal with here. And all I'm going to do is take my pliers, if I can get a hold of it again, and just pin that back in there. And we're done. And now I've got my budget binder. Okay, Now that's it. Everything is put together and it's all in here, ready as a blank slate for me to do my budget binder. The only thing that I have to do now is put the, these things are always so special. Put the cover back on. Oh, yikes. That one didn't want to go in there. That's weird. There we go. Okay, and the back side. Okay, there we go. Budget binder is very full, but it is ready to go. Well, apparently it's time for the dogs to go out. I will let you all go. I will see you next time when we set this up for January's budget. Bye!